So before I get too overzealous about cleaning, yeah, I want to get back to this guy. So there's a few more things, tidbits. Great album. Don't Fear the Reaper. Let's look at the hints again. Okay, the 4 cards again represent the 4 last columns. I still believe that. You got the 4 card suits here. You got your heart, and your club, and your diamonds, but you have 4 of them, and your club, and your heart, and spade, and spade. So you got a bunch of stuff here. Reminds me of quadrants, like there's 4 in this quadrant. There's 4 in this quadrant. And then there's an up and down quadrant. That's what that gets me thinking about. So let's go back to this guy. Very synchronistic to the path that I found the other day that sums to 7716. That guy. So again, there are 12 cells in the heart. Let's call the heart, because remember I counted this twice, because I counted this as the 16. So like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. But there's 12 in the heart. So the heart itself would be a bubble, I'd say. So that still kind of counts as counting this twice. You'd have 11. Instead of recounting this, you'd have the heart itself. So yeah, add up all the cells. It magically comes to that for the first 12. And then you add your 29 for the change of these 2 cells, and this right here, and you add your 28 for your 12 cells and your 16 hops. So your 12, 1, and 15, whatever. You get 7716. So it's 2 cellular energy devices worth of magnets. Okay. So if the curly part of this represents the curly part coming from the point where he's pointing to. Remember, this is your 0, 5, 6. And this would be your 1. And there'd be a 1 here. So these lines represent the spaces in between the digits. Like his fingernail would represent 1, his knuckle would represent 1, his knuckle would represent 1. That would represent 1. There would be 1 over here. Anyways, so all of this sucking up or scooping up, I think, is coming from, because you're trying to fill the silo with 55s. Okay, there's a 55 on top, there's a 55 on bottom. I decided to count the stuff in between. I know there's a heart of 12. I want to fill it with more stuff. And that is the point where he is pointing to. That's that one. That's that one. Okay? Or it would be the other hand. Now, if that one comes down to here and over, and that one goes down to here, and across to here, kind of makes sense. There's 2 paths to encompass, the 12 cells of the 13th heart, with a path of 15, let's say, to get back to the top. It's kind of funny that synchronistic that the album cover is pointing to this point. That would be the space, that would be the dash, that'd be the dash, that'd be the dash, and that'd be the hook, because you want to come down and come back in to put your 55 here. That's what this means. And that's what that means. Bar none. That's what that means. I'm trying to hook up all this to put another 55 up here, because it's worth 2 cellular energy devices. Because you need 2, 3, 4, 5 cellular energy devices with 1 fishbowl of water with a wire coming out of it, I think. And that's going to have you return juice when you reach 88 miles per hour or something. So, anyways. Okay? Don't fear the Reaper, guy. It's just math. And it's a bunch of observations that are really, really getting kind of synchronistic right now. It's like the miracle. That's how I see it. You see the I see a lot of more depth now. It's gonna come fast. Anyway, cheers.